the thing is that not only are you, it's like that football game when Indiana, where I met my wife, when they won the national championship against Miami, which kind of made me a little bit mad. I was kind of mad at Miami because Miami beat Ohio State, which was, I got my doctorate at Ohio State, and of course, you guys know I'm a Louisville Cardinals fan, right? My grandma loved the Louisville Cardinals so much that she got buried in a red dress. She had a whole room that had nothing but cardinal red everywhere because she loved the Cardinals so much. So shout out to my grandma. Shout out to all grandmas everywhere. But in that game, what's interesting about that game, if you're not a sports fan, you'll get this. I heard somebody say, they said, well, the only reason Indiana won this game is because Miami let them have it. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, you're actually kind of right. Miami kind of messed up a couple times. There's this one play. If you're a football fan, you know, there's a play where the guy blocks the punt. And I watched the replay and I said, why didn't the guy, he ran right past the other guy. The guy just kind of pushed him and he didn't block him. He got a block. So anyway, long story short, you can win a game not just because you play well and you take advantage of your opportunities, but you also can win a game when the other team gives you opportunities, right? We always look for, when we're looking for opportunities, we're always looking at it in a certain frame of mind. We're always thinking, if you give me a job opportunity, I'm going to go get it. If you give me an educational opportunity, I'm going to go get it. Right? And so we go to church and we pray to white Jesus, black Jesus, and baby Jesus. And we say, "Dear Jesus, please give me opportunities. Please give me opportunity." And really, the people giving you opportunities, that's the man at your job, right? He's going to give you an opportunity to get a raise or whatever. So maybe you should just go pray to him because he's kind of your God, honestly. He's like Santa Claus. Remember when you were little and you thought Santa Claus was bringing toys to your house? And then one day your mama or your daddy gets pissed off and they say, "I'm Santa Claus." Maybe my house was just toxic like that. But I remember my daddy said, "Santa Claus, damn it, I'm Santa Claus." So that just messed up the whole childhood. But anyway, seriously, like I think this, like if I'm praying for an opportunity at church, and I know that Mr. Charlie is the one who gives me the opportunity, then why would I pray at church when I should just be praying to him? Because to some extent, you've made him into your economic guide, right? You've allowed him to have a position of superiority over you. You've submitted yourself to a version of white supremacy, in my opinion, when you fully believe that the only way you can have opportunities is if he gives them to you. I don't believe that. I think, but another way to look at opportunities is sometimes people give you opportunities from their own inefficiencies. Sometimes you have opportunities like the way Indiana had opportunities to win that big game, because not just because Indiana played well, but because Miami made mistakes. Miami had flaws. They had some areas where they probably could wish they could do it over again. And so the point is that when you look at the race of wealth, wealth is a race, wealth is a competition. Don't let anybody make you think that it's kumbaya and everybody's sharing with everybody. This is not communist China. This is not some, socialist society. No, this is capitalism. Capitalism's competition. Um, in that particular race, the interesting thing that you have to understand and observe, or I would encourage you to observe, is that you have opportunities not just because they give them to you, but you have opportunities because sometimes they get caught slipping. There are many areas in America where people are just not good with wealth.